I just wanted to give you an update on my perennials that I have in my garden. I'd say they're doing quite well. These are my strawberries. These are my second year, and I think I'm gonna have a ton of strawberries. All those white flowers. You can even see some of the strawberries starting to form. So very happy about that. These ones are newly transplanted, so by next year, this bed should look like that one. And these shoots, they basically just spilled over, and I didn't pull them up, even though I didn't intend to have strawberries here, but why not? So I'm just kind of letting these things keep expanding. I will limit it to a certain extent, but I mean, if it keeps going rampant, but for right now, I'm happy with that. These are my elderberries. They look really healthy. I have 4 of these plants, and not seeing any signs of like budding or fruit formation. Actually, maybe a little bit right here. So that's awesome. These are my dragon fruit. It's like a lemon that grows well in cold zones. I actually transplanted those last year, so haven't really given them a proper chance to thrive. Over here's my mint. Pretty much neglect this, and it always just comes back, so that's pretty cool. I don't have to do much maintenance with that. My blackberries over here starting to show signs of fruit production this year, which I did not get any last year, so that's gonna be pretty cool to have that. I'm gonna have to step over this. And then these are raspberries. Get new planting, but again, they'll be like my blackberries where I don't have to plant them every year. And what's cool about all this fruit, they kind of come into season just varyingly at a little bit different time. So I won't have to worry so much about having it all at once. These are my potted blueberries. These aren't doing as well, but they still look healthy. And I have 4 blueberries over here. I'd say this one's looking the healthiest, followed by, I guess, that one. It's bigger, but it would be nice if it filled out some. And my rosemary ended up dying, so I planted a new one. It died because I transplanted it. If I would have kept it where it was at, it would have been good. But so the other beds, I won't plant those for another month. Let's take a look at some of my trees. This one is an Arkansas black apple. The goats would just pick at this all the time, so thankfully it's not dead, but definitely not as healthy as it should be. Again, this is a second-year tree that I had to transplant because it's in the area of where my basement would be, but that looks healthy. I'm not going to complain about that. And these are my, it's called zombie fruit, but it's a mulberry tree, so you can kind of see those little mulberries, but it's almost like it takes on the property of a bush, more or less, so that is good. So I'm hoping to get some fruit out of this year. Oh yeah, you can see it right there, a little bit of that, so can't wait to try that. This is I think this is a going into its 3rd year, this apple tree, and we'll see what happens with that this year. My grapes picking up. Let's see. Second year grape, first year grape. I had so many that I just planted them close together. They do need more space. This is second year grape. Second, that's first, but you're starting to see its buds come out, so I think I'm gonna be good with that. Second year, that's the first year. I planted that in the winter. Second, and you can even see little grapes there. And this is its 3rd year. I haven't been doing the best job of letting this thing grow vertically, but I have a lot more potential fruit clusters. The biggest challenge will be keeping the June bugs away from it. So I got a number of June bug traps. So hopefully, because the June bugs love eating the leaves. And here's another grape that just, again, I was given so many, I just threw it out here. Need to be more mindful of the goats. If I could just keep them away from it for the time being, then I won't have to worry about it. Here is a transplanted pear tree. I think it's a Korean giant. I don't think much is going to happen with that this year, just because it had to start over again. But this year it's going into its third year. So I think there's going to be a lot of progress with this one going forward. But yeah, these are my 2 pear trees. And there's the basement. So, looks pretty good. Nice and strong and tall. But yeah, the garden I'm really happy with. It's always cool coming out here and just seeing what's going on with it. I will plant my cucumbers, sweet potatoes, zucchini, flowers, and spaghetti squash in a month. Not a couple months, a month. And I did so well with those last year. Well, the sweet potatoes I'll be doing, those will be new. But for the most part, everything I planted did really well. So we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, that's my garden. There's the goats. There's all the mess from the construction. But yeah, happy with everything so far.